Hey guys, so today Caden decided he wanted to do a challenge, a fishing and foraging for lunch and supper challenge, huh Cade?
Uh-huh.
So what we're gonna do is we're at our first location, one of the lakes we like to fish at. So we're gonna try fishing here for a little bit, maybe an hour, and if we catch anything good, worth keeping, we'll keep it. And then we're gonna go over to the next lake that we like to fish at, and we're gonna fish there as well. And if we catch anything worth cooking, I brought a propane little stove, so we're gonna cook fish on the stove. And we're also gonna maybe forage around for some edibles. If we can find some mushrooms,
Strawberries that are wild.
maybe wild strawberries. So we're gonna do that. So wish us luck. We're hoping we're gonna go to bed tonight with a full belly, but time will tell.
And hopefully not have 1 million bug bites.
Well, I'm okay with the bug
Also,
bites.
the rules
Okay, so the rules to this is we can,
for a main course, we can only eat what we catch and forage.
right,
But little Tic Tacs and like Altoids don't count.
so anyway, to cook, we're gonna use spices. We're gonna use cracker crumbs to bread the fish, stuff like that. Flour and sugar, we're gonna use that. But other than that, it's gonna be what we fish, what we catch fishing, and what we forage. All right,
Yeah.
so
We
stay
would have
tuned.
done crayfishing, except that would have taken a bit more time.
Well, it's really, really windy today. We caught a few pumpkin seeds that we weren't gonna keep, but they swallowed the hook, so we're gonna keep them anyway. So we got a little bit of food.
And
Caden caught a yellow perch, probably around 9 inches. Not that big, but it's better than nothing.
we're hungry.
We're gonna be hungry, so anything is gonna be better than nothing.
I'm starting to get hungry already.
All right. All right, so we fished at our first spot for about an hour.
And well, this is our progress. 3 pumpkin seeds and 1 perch.
Yeah, they're not the biggest, but
The only reason that we kept the pumpkin seeds was because they swallowed the hook and they weren't gonna live.
yeah, so we kept them because they were gonna die. So we'll get a couple little fillets. Look how small they are, but pumpkin seeds don't get that big
Probably
anyway.
gonna get the size of my pinky.
Yeah, and then we got a yellow perch. We decided to keep that because a little bit of something is better than nothing, right?
Mhm.
So we're gonna head on over to the next lake where we're gonna be cooking. Hopefully we'll be cooking. If we can catch a couple decent ones there, we'll be good, and we'll try to forage along the way. All right, we'll see you then.
See ya.
All right, so we're heading towards the next lake. It's a dirt road, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna look on the sides of the road, up in the trees and stuff. hopefully we'll see some oyster mushrooms on some dead popple trees. Or if we can find some of that purple clover, we can make some clover scones with them. And whatever else we can find that's edible. We're gonna go slow, we're gonna look around on the sides of the road as we head towards the lake. Hopefully we'll find something. Some oyster mushrooms would be awesome. Well, if we find something, we'll film it. Alright, so we're driving and Caden yelled, oh, some cattails. Oh, the water's deep there. So what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can harvest some of these cattails. So those are edible. So that would be pretty good. Okay, so just around there is where we picked the cattails. And we were driving and we noticed a couple dandelions. So we're going to pick the flowers of those right there. There's one nice big one right there and a little one right there, because these we can eat. We can make some dandelion scones with that. So I think there's another one right up here, Cade. A small one. Yeah, another one right here. That's super.
So that's 3.
All right, we'll take a look around, see if we can find any more. All right, well, we're not gonna starve. All right, so we found some purple clover.
I might have found a little something that I need to eat right now.
Kaden just found the wild strawberry, so he's gonna munch on that now. And so we found a purple clover right there. Right here, so we're gonna make some clover scones with that, along with some dandelion scones. So we'll pick a handful of these.
Along with another strawberry.
Caden's finding some strawberries, so he's just gonna eat that right now. So we're at our second location.
I got some.
Caden got a little cozy. Took his boots off, soaking his feet in the water.
Listen, we're at a lake. What did you
So far he caught a white perch, a small white perch, probably 7 inches, but we're gonna keep him and fillet it.
Nice fillets.
And yeah, so
And one little yellow
it's
perch
really,
that
really
was
nice
just-
today.
it was a bit too small.
Really nice.
Well,
All right, so Caden was sitting
I
on the
caught
end of the dock,
something.
and check out what he caught.
I
A
caught
real
something.
nice. Oh, that's probably a good 13-inch yellow perch. And we're gonna get some nice fillets out of that. All right, so we're gonna get that away from the water.
It's nice and yellow. Okay, big fish to surface today.
Nice. All right, so we no longer put that big 13-inch perch in the cooler, and Caden pulled out a nice, oh, that's probably 11, 12 inches. All right, so we're gonna have some food to eat. Yeah.
You want to bring a worm?
So Caden's still fishing on the dock there. We caught some pretty nice fish, so we're gonna start cooking. Well, I'm gonna start cooking while he keeps fishing. So these are the cattails that we harvested, and what we do is we just cut about 6 inches from the bottom, and we peel it till you get to the center, and that's really good stuff right there. So I'm gonna do the same thing with this one, and then this one too, and then this one we got the roots, and that's supposed to be really sweet. So I'm gonna clean that up as well, and we're gonna eat that with our fish. Okay, so we're done fishing. I filleted most of the fish. That's what we got. Deep frying some of the clover scones. We made the mixture right here. We just put flour, sugar, water, and a little bit of cinnamon. So Caden's taking the leaves off the clovers. And we got our, oh, what are those called again? Cattails. So yeah, starting to smell good. Okay, so I cooked some right there, some of the scones. And in here, we got a couple dandelions. I know that's a dandelion right there. There's 2 more in there, along with the other clover scones. We're almost done cooking that. When that's done cooking, we're gonna set it aside to cool off, and I'm gonna cook the fillets. The fillets don't take long, so it's gonna be good. Alright, so we just finished cooking our lunch, which is a late lunch. It's probably 2 o'clock in the afternoon. but that's okay. Look at our
Yeah.
yummy food. Good job, Cade.
I got a big fillet.
Cheers, buddy. Cheers. I'm gonna start off with a clover stone.
Me too.
Mmm,
A dandelion stone.
awesome.
And another one.
Good stuff. So far, our fishing and foraging challenge is working out pretty good.
And I got a dandelion stone.
I'm gonna eat my cocktail. Mmm, that's actually really good. Yep,
This is like a reed.
it's really good.
Yeah, the clover stones are definitely much more okay than that. Okay.
And the perch fillets turned out really good with the crackers. Fried that up in olive oil. Mmm.
Look at me eating this stuff.
Well, it doesn't get any fresher than that, huh, Cade?
Unless you literally just grab a clover, throw it in a pot, then the mixture, put it in the thing, then pick it up, then eat it immediately after. That's the only way I would get fresher than this.
So, I'm hoping after we're done eating, we head back to the river. I'm hoping that we can catch a nice big bass for supper. I guess we'll see.
Might be a few minutes. We might have a few stalls. We might want to try a bit more fishing here.
So, high five, Cade. All right, so we had our lunch. I let Caden swim in the lake a little bit, and now we headed to our second spot. This is a spot we're hoping to catch a bass. It's in the river. We caught a decent bass yesterday over here, so we're hoping to catch a nice bass for tonight's supper over here. After this location, we'll probably fish here for an hour. After this, we'll go to another location, and hopefully we'll catch something. If not, we have a couple small white perch and yellow perch left over from the lakes that we'll cook for supper if we don't catch anything here. All right, so we had some luck here. I caught one real quick, this little guy. We're gonna keep it. It's probably about 8 inches. And Caden just caught this one, probably about 10 inches.
He hooked it for me.
Yeah, good job,
And we
Caden.
have a bobber.
So we're at our second location at the river. We've caught muskie in this little place before. So we're gonna try a couple casts and hopefully we get lucky. So far we got 2 small bass for supper. All right, so we just left the second area we fished at the river. We had no luck, not even one bite. So we came back to our camp. This is where we're gonna do our supper challenge. And while I fillet the fish, that we caught the 2 bass at the first spot in the river, and we still have a few small yellow perch left from the lake, so I'm gonna fillet those while Caden picks wild strawberries. See, that's part of the...
Any.
He's saying he doesn't have any, but I think he's got some real nice ones. This area right here is loaded with...
Have some really nice
Let's
ones.
check that out.
There's a
Ooh,
patch of
that's a
really
good start.
nice ones.
All right, so Caden's going to do the foraging while I do the filleting. And together we're going to make fish and strawberries
And
for
an
supper.
enchanted golden apple, because that's basically what it is.
All right, we'll see you in a bit. All right, so while I filleted the fish, they were small fish, but there were a lot of small fish, so therefore
You got a lot of meat.
we're going to have enough for you and I, Cade. And look at that.
A cup of
Caden picked
strawberries.
almost a full cup, solo cup of strawberries. So we're going to be eating in style, Cade.
And the only reason I stopped is because the bugs were eating me.
Yeah, the bugs are bad right now. Okay, well, I'm going to get cooking, and I'm going to cook that right on the grill. I'm heating up the pan right now.
I'll set up the...
All right, so Caden is inside the camp, setting up the table, getting the strawberries ready, making us something to drink, pouring our drinks. I'm frying up the fish. We got actually a whole pan full. And I'm cooking outside. I get to enjoy the sunset while I'm cooking. All right, so we're in the camp now. I just finished cooking the fish on the grill. Caden separated the strawberries evenly. Look at the amount of strawberries that kid picked while I filleted the trout. Unbelievable. Wild strawberries. Look at that. That's my plate of fish and strawberries. Caden's plate of fish and strawberries. Huh, Caden? You got the table ready while I was cooking?
I got us a fork, a napkin, a drink, and
a drink
plate,
for you. A drink for me. Caden, what do you think of our fishing and foraging challenge
well,
today?
it's definitely a bigger success for like eating than the last one.
Yeah, last year.
One we sort of like starved half to death.
Well, we only had some small fish that we cooked up. So we still ate last year, but this year was much more successful, in my opinion, because we're not starving. We're having our supper, and then our challenge will be over. And high five to a successful challenge, and more challenges to come, right, Cade?
Yeah.
All right. See you guys later.